The Senate being evenly divided, the Vice President votes in the affirmative. The bill as amended is passed.
Well, hey, what do you know? That's J.D. Vance taking time away from romancing his couch to cast the tie-breaking vote in the Senate for Trump's big, ugly spending bill, which then sent it back to Congress, which means all those congressmen and congresswomen had to rush back to D.C. to vote on it, since Trump has set this completely arbitrary deadline of July 4th to get it all passed. In fact, it's happening so quickly, many elected officials have admitted they haven't even had time to read the dumb thing. So what could go wrong? But the not-so-esteemed Congresswoman from South Carolina, Miss Nancy Mace, saw this as an opportunity to do right by America. I'm kidding. She saw it as a chance to get some social media followers and embarrass all of us. And we've got the cringe-worthy videos to play for you right after you hit subscribe to Really American Media, because around here, it is our job to gain followers, as opposed to Nancy Mace, whose job it is to govern. Yet she seems to think that she has my job and is doing her best to play social media influencer with a series of posts on Twitter or X or whatever the hell it's called. Let's start at the start of her little road trip journey from the Palmetto State to Washington, D.C.
We are leaving Charleston for D.C. We're going to drive all night. It's 8 hours with 2 rest stops and a Chick-fil-A drive-thru, but I think we're going to do Waffle House tonight. We'll probably get there rolling about 6 or 7 a.m., so let's go.
All right, first of all, pajamas. Really? Are you headed to Walmart or our nation's capital to do your job? And please take note, her daughter in that clip, the teenage one, is mature enough not to be wearing pajamas. And of course, Nancy Mace says they're going to stop at Chick-fil-A. Why let a little homophobia stop you from filling up on crappy food in the middle of the night?
Okay, we just hit the road from Charleston to D.C. We're going to be on the road all night, at least 8 hours, maybe 9. We are starting with Lola Young, Messy, on our playlist. Drop your favorite road trip song in the comments, and we'll play it tonight.
Mom, please stop embarrassing us. Hey, Nancy, you're not a teenage social media influencer, and you're definitely not a DJ, so please just stop. And if you're driving all night with all of these stops planned instead of sleeping, why are you even wearing pajamas? It's almost as if she's just doing it to get attention. No. That couldn't possibly be what a grown adult and elected official is doing. And by the way, you've got terrible taste in music.
We're filling up. It's $2.78 a gallon. If you're like me, you're getting the cheap stuff. It's $1 cheaper now than it was a year ago. Well, gas prices are down because of Trump. All we needed was to elect Donald Trump president. The gas prices are down.
For the love of Jeebus, please stop with this talking point already. Presidents do not control gas prices. It's a global market. Do you really think a president would choose to make gas prices high if they could just make them low? It makes no sense. It's been debunked a million times. And speaking of gas, I love that she said in there, if you're like me, you're getting the cheap stuff. I'm sure whoever you rented that van from will really appreciate that. But then again, I'm sure the taxpayers are footing the bill for that waste of time and space. So there's nothing cheap going on here.
I want to do side hash browns, smothered cap, diced, peppered, and then I want to do a waffle with chocolate chips like the young lady at the end of the aisle. Good order.
Thank you.
Okay, Nancy, get your elbows off the counter. And I'm only admonishing her for that because she's acting like a child, not only by wearing pajamas inside a frickin' restaurant, but for ordering a waffle with chocolate chips? I mean, seriously, how old are you? I hope you brush your teeth after that. Someone needs to ground this little brat, or at least see if ICE will deport her.
How many Red Bulls does the driver need? Okay. It's 3 for $8, so I got 3.
Okay, do you think she asked permission to bring that dog into the store, or she just being a typical mega with no regard for the rules? I think we all know the answer to that. But thanks for chiming in. And by the way, if your driver needs Red Bull to stay awake all night, they should not be driving. So she's ignoring the store rules, ignoring the rules of the road, and is definitely ignoring any fashion rules. I'm not stopping with the pajamas. It looks ridiculous.
Made it. What time is it? 9 o'clock? 8:45? 8:52. We made it. Hour to go till the vote.
Well, hey, congrats on showing up to work and for clearly staging that little photo op of you getting out of your luxury van, just the way the founding fathers did it. And not surprisingly, she's getting eviscerated online with comments coming in from across the political spectrum that are highly unamused by this. But nobody's cell phones like Mega. So here's my favorite post from Nancy Mace herself, accusing Democrats of grandstanding today by replying to her own tweet and saying that they're just doing it for social media clips.
Oh, the stupid is strong with this one, isn't it?
And speaking of stupid, someone needs to check under her PJs because apparently she's sporting a big old set of balls after she posted this today demanding a retraction from the Daily Beast. Why? For getting the pattern on her pajamas wrong. I wish that was a joke. Go ahead, look up how many times Nancy Mace has demanded Fox News issue a retraction for, I don't know, lying on a daily basis. I'll give you a hint. It's the same number of times the poor people will be helped out by the big, beautiful bill that she's in such a rush to vote on. All right, like this video, comment below, and get vocal. From the Vocal Minority with Nick and Steve podcast, I'm Steve Harness, wearing actual clothes because I'm at work for Really American Media.